things about my husband, my son. He's been disrespectful to his grandparents when they won't give him what he wants, or he feels like they're taking my side because they don't indulge or engage. He told me, like I discussed with you before, that the only reason why I was at the hospital with him every single day was to watch him die. So I could, no, to pray that he dies. So I could collect an insurance check for him.
Wow.
Then he doesn't even know the battle that I was facing while he was in the hospital, because he was in legal trouble, which he's been in quite some time, for years. And he didn't even realize that I was behind the scenes trying to make sure that when he came out of a coma and when he healed, he didn't have to go to jail. And that was by me not beating the hell out of one of his little disrespectful girlfriends who showed her ass in ICU
Wow.
one day when I arrived to come and see my son. And she had been up in there telling him, oh, his mom hasn't been to see him. She had no idea what was going on. But she was in there telling him I didn't come to see him. We didn't have a good relationship. And these are all the things that he's told her, because he manipulates women to get what he wants. And that's how he plays on them,
Mm.
especially if they have damaged relationships with their family.
Wow.
So those are just the cliff notes. I could go further, but
Yeah.
that's just what it is. And I recorded her being disrespectful to me in ICU instead of putting my hands on her,
Mhm.
so that I could send it to his attorney to get him off charges that she had falsely pressed against him. And he had no regard for it. He didn't even care. He could care less, was still engaging with her. And then the most recent thing was in 2023, he and his girlfriend came over to pick up some mail. She may have spoken at the door when she came in the door, but I was sitting much further down the foyer in a family room. She came in. We were all sitting in the family room, but she wasn't. So I didn't even realize she was there. She was sitting in the kitchen. He said, hey, why don't you come over here? She was like, no, I don't want to. And I specifically said, oh, I didn't know she was here because I didn't hear her say anything, which she still didn't say anything. So I told her that when you come into someone's home, you may want to make sure you speak. Otherwise, it comes across as you're being rude. She didn't like it. And my son called me the next day and cursed me out. You evil bitch. Don't you ever fucking call my girlfriend and tell her no shit like that. I will come and blow up your house. I will send some dudes over to your house. I have an alibi. Oh, yeah, he goes there. He goes there. So that was the day that I made a conscious decision that I will no longer allow my son to abuse me and disrespect me in any way. And I don't lose any sleep about it either.